Oh, hi. Hi, Adzennies. How's it going? I was hiding. I didn't even have a desk to hide under, but welcome in. Welcome, Adzennies. Hope everyone is doing well. Why can't I hear the BGM? Oh well, that is fine, I guess. I don't know why I can't hear the BGM. Hello? There's my BGM. Maybe not. Oh well. As long as you guys can hear it. You guys can hear the BGM, right? Alright, well. I am here. Apologies for yesterday, guys, that I couldn't stream yesterday. I got home really late. Because I was hanging out with the boys for for quite a while. We had dinner to quite late and everything, so it did take a little while. But yeah, at least we have the stream now. If you guys didn't know, I was on Lilo's birthday stream this morning. I had to wake up so early. Me and Ash had to walk to the studio at like 7:30, 7:45-ish in the morning. So I had to wake up quite early. So that's kind of also why I didn't want to stream yesterday night, because it would have been a short stream since I had to wake up early as well. Yeah, but in other news, I ordered a table. I ordered a table off Amazon at Adzennies. Since I have my big tablet now, but I don't have anywhere to put it, I ordered, it's a small table. It's like a small fold-away table, but it should be enough like joint with the current table I have right now. Hopefully that should be enough to let me have a better setup at least. Because right now I just don't have anywhere to put the tablet, so I can't make use of it even though I have it right here. And there's things I need to complete. So hopefully it should come in 2 days. Knock on wood. That the Amazon driver delivers it properly. I believe I should just be at home in 2 days' time, so I'll try not to go out anywhere. But we will see. Also, I saw on Twitter some people, I guess, you know, I know the translator that I use isn't the best. I guess it's the one everyone uses, but sometimes it's not the best when it comes to translating. But I still believe it does help, especially for people who don't understand English too well. But as a little compromise, I did make the font a little smaller. So hopefully if, you know, it's a little distracting, it's a bit easier to hide as well. Since it should be a bit more easy to cover as well. But I still do want it there just in case for people who do need to use it or prefer to use it as well. Also, I'm drinking milk tea. Once again, I feel like I've been kind of addicted to this milk tea recently. It's pretty low calorie, so I don't mind drinking it most days as well. Hello, adult, how's it going? But yeah, I've been drinking this kind of Lipton milk tea kind of thing. It's pretty cheap at the supermarket as well. So I've been drinking that like almost every day. It's most probably cheaper to make my own, but unfortunately, where my kettle and microwave and fridge are, there's only 2 power points. And so if I want to use the kettle, I have to keep unplugging the microwave and everything. And yeah, sometimes I just can't be bothered. But everything is pretty good at the moment. It is definitely getting hotter. Okay, it has reached that point where if I go into a indoor air-conditioned place, like I went to the supermarket today, and if I'm in the supermarket where it's nice and like cool and air-conditioned, then I walk outside, my glasses immediately fog up. They fog up and I can't, I'm literally blinded for like 5 to 10 seconds as my glasses slowly adjust and unfog themselves. But straight away, it just fogs up like immediately. I'm like, I can't see anything. Yeah, it's reached that level of humidity, I guess. Even at nighttime, because I just went before stream as well to check the supermarket, check for like, you know, when it's close to closing time and it's cheaper as well. And so normally I've been trying to get a supermarket there so I save even more money. But you know, the sun's way gone down. It's like 10 p.m. or it's like maybe 8 or 9 p.m. when I went. But it was still that humid that my glasses fog up. So yeah, not looking forward to the summer too much, but at least I have AC in my little apartment, so I'm kind of okay. I can finally have a summer where I'm not overheating. Compared to back in the down underworld where I don't have any AC. It's pretty good. Oh, to have AC, I know. It feels like a blessing. And good morning, Kasumi. AC to the rescue. Yeah, 100% is. Oh, I used to doing that. There we go. Alright, I have not done my schedule yet. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule for today, so it hasn't been approved yet. But tomorrow, I think tomorrow night should be Undertale. Thursday might be a double stream, I think. Thursday might be Tomodachi Life in the daytime and Super Battle Golf with some of the FSP boys at nighttime. Friday is also a double stream, I think. Should be Rhythm Heaven in the daytime and Genshin at nighttime. Saturday, we do have the Taiwan event on. So daytime, that's going to be taken Saturday, Sunday daytime. That's taken by the Taiwanese event. If you go in, make sure you buy the meet and greet tickets, guys. I think I got a few left as well if you want to get it before it's too late. But I think Saturday nighttime, we might do another Mecha Chameleon with the Adzennies. So Adzennies, if you have the game, feel free to come play as well. I most probably won't be the hunter for too many rounds on that time though, this time. But there'll be a little Adzennie Mecha Chameleon once again this Saturday. And then on Sunday, Sunday night, we should be playing Planet of Lana 2 So the second game, we finished the first one last, I think yesterday? I think it was yesterday, right? So we'll play the second one this Sunday. I will be start a bit earlier. I'll try to start at like 8 p.m. 8 p.m. JST, so that it doesn't go too late. Wait, I need to check something. When is Shiki's 3D? when Shiki's 3D? I'm just double checking for the. Is it this weekend coming up, or is it the one following? Oh wait, it's on the 24th. Wait, let me double check. Let me find this. He posted that, right? Saturday Night Shiki. Okay, it is 12 p.m. JST on. Wait, no, that's not it. That's Saturday Night Shiki. Where's the announced 3D debut? July 25th PDT. So July 26th, 12 p.m. JST. July 26th, 12 p.m. JST. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna add it into the calendar so that everyone can see. All right. End of the day. Okay, that should be fine. That's a little bit before the meet and greet, so that should be okay. Can watch it. Okay, that doesn't interfere with anything. It should be fun. Hope you guys are looking forward to that as well. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll do my schedule and then we will do our best, I guess, to I'm gonna try and make my schedule and submit it after this stream. But I think it should all get approved. It should be fine. It was a bad idea to listen to your White Day ASMR this morning while doing work. I'm burnt out and tired. I got my paperwork wet with tears. Well, I mean, I guess if you had some tears, I guess, you know, that's also means that there was something that you needed to hear, right? So it's good to get out emotions here and there. Maybe try not to do it when you got paper underneath you so you don't mess up any of your documents. But, you know, if it was more meaningful for you, then that's exactly what it was intended to do. You know, they're words I want the Adzennies to hear. So, well, I'm glad you guys are listening to them. Once again, oh my god. I just saw. I'm just gonna retweet this now. I'm not meant to be on Twitter, but I was looking at Shiki's thing before. I saw Raina's art just then of me and Infra. Man. Anyway. I closed Twitter. I need to focus on the Adzennies right in front of me right now. Not the Twitter notification going off. But I am working on a lot of cool things. Once again, if you guys don't know, I have mentioned this in the past, but I am working on a bunch of writing and lore. So if you guys are interested in that, I am planning a lot of things so that anyone in the memberships is going to... I'm going to focus a lot more on the lore going forward, I guess. And so I hope you enjoy a lot of the content I am preparing. I am writing it. There's like 2 ongoing projects I'm working on at the same time, which hopefully should also come out every single month for a while. And so for anyone that does have memberships, you might get 2 things a month instead of just 1. To talk about it a little, I feel like I can talk about it a little since it's fine. But going forward, most probably starting from August, as long as I can record everything on time. One of the things is going to be for the starting from August. And I think this one should be fine. This one would definitely start from August. As long as I can find some time in between the hectic schedule of preparing for the concert. But it is going to be for the next... It's going to be a 7-month project where pretty much I am going to recount... I've talked about this before, but I am going to recount the first week that we met at Adzennies. The one that you guys seem to have forgotten. The one I always talk about. That's finally going to be explained and finally going to be written down. Yes, that we forgot. The reason why it's a 7-month project is because pretty much every chapter is going to be 1 day. And I want to release 1 chapter every single month. So that's why it's going to be a 7-month project where it is going to be hopefully, like, I've already planned everything out pretty much. I just need to, and I'm starting to write it already, but you know, there's a few things I want to do with it to make it nicer as well. But I will be pretty much, I will, once I finish writing and then, you know, the monisons, check it over and everything, make sure it's good to go, I will post it to memberships, and then I will have a membership stream where I read it on stream, and then there'll be a little like kind of Q&A section afterwards that you guys, if you have any questions or like discussions you want to talk about that specific chapter, I will you know, then we can discuss it. I can answer anything that isn't spoilers for the next chapters. But I have been investing a lot and like thinking a lot about the world building and everything, so I think you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna expand our story quite a bit, like, you know, Gaia and the Adventurers Guild and everything. So for anyone who's interested in those kind of things, it is gonna be really fun, I think. We have a debrief session, yes. And then I think most probably the month afterwards, I will still, because it is lore and because it is something that I want everyone to know about as well. I'll first release it to memberships and have the read along and discussion in memberships, but the month after, I might just release the chapter document to public content so that people, even if you don't have memberships, you can still at least keep up with the lore and you're not left out. but it's just, you know, as a thank you for everyone supporting me in memberships as well. Then I'll do the read through and the discussions and everything for membership content. I'm sorry for a bit of topic switch, but I've only been 1 month old at Adzennies. But what is Infrotus? Yeah, Infrotus, I guess, is the current ship name for me and Infra. If you watch my lore video, my first one, you know who Infra is. But pretty much, I guess Infra, you know, I'm the blue Oni. Infra was the red Oni. And it's kind of Doom Yaoi. But yeah. Tag full of angst. Yeah, so it's for anyone who enjoys Doom Yaoi, that's Infrotus. But yeah. Snacky's fun for recharging while you work on this Oni summer. Thank you so much, RK. I appreciate it. Thank you for the offering. That helps a lot. But I think, you know, I don't know how many people are really invested in like the backstories, the lore and everything, but I do want to expand on that quite a bit, and that's going to be, I think, one of my biggest focuses going on for like quite a few projects going on to next year. I do intend to go more into that and like flesh everything out a bit more and tell you guys, share everything with you guys more. So I think the two big things that I want to work on is, you know, the lore and the history. That's one thing, telling that story. And I guess the second thing is, you know, obviously becoming a better quote-unquote idol. I want to get better at singing and dancing and being on stage and everything. So, you know, that's the other half. One is going to be story, voice acting, immersion, that kind of stuff, and the other is being able to perform on stage better. So those are my two main focuses, I think. Some things feel impossible, like I wish to somehow meet Infra. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's who knows what's gonna happen in the future. Maybe I'll meet Infra again. Maybe not. But I guess you can definitely find out more information and more things that you might want to know during the, I call it the 7-day project at the moment. I don't have exactly a proper name for it, but for me, like right now in my little note in my project documents, it's called the 7-day project because it's like the first 7 days that I met the Adzennies and our first 7 days together. But I think that's gonna tell you a lot about my past, or at least hints of my past. And it's gonna tell you a lot more about me. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And you know what? It's gonna tell you guys a lot more about you as well. At least the humanoid Adzennie that represents you guys. The hashtag, what's your real name? What that mean? What that mean? Don't know what you're talking about. I'm Altus. Also, so that's one of the projects that I am going to be working on. The second project I'm going to be working on it's gonna be an ongoing monthly membership thing as well. But this one, I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna start in August or September. I guess it depends. But pretty much I am going to be releasing, and I guess this kind of counts a little bit as like law as well, but like more current. I'm going to be releasing almost like monthly audio dramas, maybe voice packs. I don't know. It's not exactly like the voice packs that you've heard, but it's kind of similar in the same vein of it's gonna be monthly voice packs, I guess, or monthly voice things. And they're gonna be more canon. So, you know, a lot of the voice packs are just like, you know, you can think of them as like AUs, right? Alternate universes where, you know, for the 1 year where like we're the knights of whatever we were. Or, you know, different. I think a lot of them are kind of like just different universes, but the ones I'm writing are going to be very much more kind of more canon stuff, that like events that I want to share with the Adzennies, or like things that I've places I've taken the Adzennies and everything. So that's gonna be something that you guys are gonna be able to get as well. I've already written until November. See, the thing is, I have written until actually I've written until December technically, but I do need to record everything, and so that might take a little bit of time, like recording, and then I also have to double check how long it's gonna take, like, because I need someone to like mix everything and like add sound effects and everything, which my sons, thankfully, I've convinced them to help me. I'm kind of putting some of my budget towards this as well, so that I can have a bit more, you know, of an immersive experience, kind of like, you know how in voice packs already there's like background noises and sound effects and everything. It's going to be something like that, where I don't want it, I want this to be like a high quality production. I want it to be something that you guys really enjoy, and I can put a lot of my effort and passion into this. And I do want it to be something that you guys look forward to every month. It is going to be, well, not all the time, but most of the time it is going to be like themed on what month it is as well. So, you know, October might be a little more, you know, it doesn't mean it's going to be like Halloween themed, but it might be a bit more spooky, or like December holiday period might be like a bit more, you know, holiday feels kind of thing. Hello, Crescent. How's it going? Oh, Lene. So, yeah, I've already... Wait, let me double check my notes. Where have I read into? Have I started on January's? Hold on 1 second. I need to check where I am. I feel like I've just been writing so much that everything is sort of blending in a little bit. Oh, I finished December actually. I just finished December yesterday. No, today? Yeah, I finished it today. Alright, I finished up to December already. In terms of writing the script, at least. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I just need to record. I still haven't checked if how the audio is if I record in the apartment. I hope it's good enough. That way, I don't have to, like, I can record it sooner rather than later. I think it's gonna be fun. There's only a few other things I need to, or I want to, figure out, like, which is kind of how much art I'm gonna do for it. I think for each kind of monthly release, I do want to have like one kind of almost like a splash art, maybe not as intricate as like a proper splash art, but like some kind of art that goes with the monthly voice. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do that makes sense and I'm gonna be able to do monthly as well, because I think it'll be fun, you know, being able to design different costumes or different things depending on the situation as well. And you guys know I do like doing character design and like costume design and stuff, so you know, it might be kind of fun to draw me and the Adzennies as well. Yeah, so I hope you guys look forward to that. Adzennies get close to, at least for some of them. At least for some. If you think about it, like in my head, it's almost like, you know, kind of for anyone who has played Love in Deep Space in the past, you know, like when you get like the memory cards and it has like a little image for each card, right? Kind of like that. It's just sometimes it's just the love interest by themselves, sometimes it's them with the MC, depending on what it is. Some kind of drawing like that, I think. So I got to start getting used to doing more art again. But I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. Hopefully. At least personally, I've been enjoying what I've been writing. I feel like I've been writing quite well. Or at least when I reread my scripts or like the stuff I've read in, it kind of makes me smile. So, yeah. We're getting Altus writing, voice acting, and art. Yes, pretty much you get in all of that. And yeah, it's pretty much all going to memberships as well. So, you know, anyone who has a membership, you guys don't have to do anything else. You guys just get more content. Because I really just want to give you guys more things, and I do want to show my appreciation a bit more. I feel like sometimes I don't do enough for membership, where there's months where I don't do any watch alongs or any kind of membership content. And you know, I know even though the membership price can seem small to some, it might be quite a lot to others depending where you are in the world. And so I do want to thank you guys for supporting me like that as well. Oh, and Odok, welcome to the power of love and friendship. Welcome into Harmonia. Make sure you grab a pet fishy on your way in. but I really do appreciate that. I've only gotten a chance to rewatch your streams and other content. You're so cool and you are nice to watch. Thank you, Vampy, as well. I really do appreciate the compliments. I try my best to make it as comfy and fun for the Adzennies as possible. Oh, and Barry, thank you so much for the gifted fishy as well. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, Barry. But I'm cooking, guys. At the end of the day, all I can say is I'm cooking, and you know, I think it might be more fun for me as well to work on these smaller projects where I can give you something every single month, rather than, you know, I know I worked really hard on the 2.0 law and that took me like half a year to do, but I feel like that was also me waiting half a year before I could see any kind of reaction. Hopefully with the monthly content that you guys would get in the future, then I can it's a much faster pipeline of like being able to discuss things with you and everything. But I am investing a lot of my effort into world building and law and history and really cool stuff, which will hopefully inspire or entertain you guys. Why the fish? I'm so confused. Everyone who joins Harmonia gets a pet fishy. It's a glowing flying fish. If you want to know why or more about it, you might understand somewhere in the 7 days. In the 7-day project. Because I think one thing as well is I touch on a lot of Easter eggs in the 7-day project as well, that a lot of things that we have in Harmonia might also get talked about. But yeah, it is definitely something I'm super excited about. So 100% the first chapter will be released next month, and we'll do a Menchie stream where I read it out to you guys and we discuss it, and it's gonna be really fun. But for the voice acted one, I want to say I can get it done in August, but I think to make it budget friendly, Diamante did tell me that I have to write a bunch of scripts and record it all at the same time. I think that makes it cheaper for the editors to like edit all of them at once rather than like just one off every month. So that's kind of why I've written until December as well. Because I do need a bunch of it makes it cheap as well. So I have been writing a lot, and yeah, it just depends how long it takes the editor, I guess, to you know, put the BGMs and sound effects and stuff for like 5 different things. But I really do hope it's done in time. That is gonna be my goal. Also, I hesitated to join because I didn't have much time, but it ended up here next to you, like VP. So, well, I appreciate you joining, Odok. Thank you, and you know, I hope you have a lot of fun with all of the future content as well. Wait, in memberships, wait, for community posts and everything, I can't attach files, can I? I can't like upload a PDF of the script, can I, to the community tab or membership tab? Or maybe I can. You should be able to attach a file. Okay, I might have to check it out later on. Looks like I can attach a video or an image. I'm not sure about any other kind of file. But I will figure out how to... Somehow, I also do want to attach the script of what I write to the membership tab as well, so that you guys, just in case, it's much easier for you guys to auto translate or translate it for anyone who English isn't your first language as well. But I guess I'll have to figure all that out afterwards. And Francine, thank you so much for the 5 gifted fishies as well. Mwah. I really do appreciate that. Welcome in the new Adzennies. I hope you all enjoy of the future content I'm planning, but that really helps a lot, Francine. Thank you so much. And hello, Shin. How's it going? Yeah, so I guess one of my priorities right now is to, beside the writing, because I finished most of the writing, at least for until December, I do need to get my tablet set up so I can start doing the art for everything. Pretty much I need to do 5 months worth of art. I need to do 5 months worth of art, and I still need to also finish the starting soon art that I was working on before I came to Japan as well. So a lot of things gonna keep me busy. I need to keep practicing songs for the concert as well, coming up in August. Don't forget, tickets available right now. Otherworld Parade, guys, is our big August concert, the biggest concert we've ever had. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Getting hungry, gonna go have dinner, no problem. Enjoy your dinner. I thought I missed the live. No, we're still gonna be live for quite a while, maybe like at least 1 or 2 more hours. So yeah, it only started a little bit ago. For community posts, I usually see file share through a file share. Oh, that is true. Potentially, because I know, you know, in the past where I've given photos or documents, or photos, I guess, for Mane-san to put into the sharing folder for the Adzennies. Potentially, they could do something like that. Where it's like a Google Drive link that you guys can download, like a Word doc or PDF or something. Alright, that kind of works. Genuinely, thank you for always working hard for us. I'm excited to see all the future projects released in the future. I love my Adzennie life. Yeah, I think that's just how I am. I feel like I can't not give you guys stuff or think about stuff to give you. Even though technically, you know, streaming is part of my job, it's not everything I want to do here, if you know what I mean. There's so much more I want to do and achieve besides just being able to stream games. And so I hope you guys enjoy. I really want to tell stories. I want to entertain you guys. I want you guys to feel safe and protected. I want you guys to, you know, be inspired as well. There's a lot of things besides just streaming games. Your storytelling skills are... Thank you. I hope you guys can see that as well in the future, because I really do think I have been cooking with my writing skills more than you guys have seen. You know, one of my big passions, which I haven't gotten to share enough, I think, is writing as well. And I've definitely discovered a lot of joy again in being able to write a lot of the things I'm working on at the moment for you guys. So I really do hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoy writing it for the Adzennies. Drop your AO3 pen name. I've never written anything on AO3. But I've seen that AO3, some kind of AO3 tier list thing or some... It looks a bit like the rice purity score, but it's like an AO3 score. I don't know what that's about, but maybe I should do that in the future. We will eat everything you release. Well, I hope that you enjoy it while you eat it. Then you must have saw everyone's score. The thing is, because I haven't done it myself, I have no reference of what the scores really mean. So I guess I do need to do that quiz eventually. I'm too scared to do the test after I checked out the questions. You know, maybe we can make it some buts to go in the future if I do something. You know, if I lose, then I give you guys that score. Something like that. I took that and surprisingly I score higher than I thought. Look at you, Taya. Nice and say so. Or maybe you thought you'd be even lower and yours is still low. I don't know. To be fair, it's like the rice purity. I see. I'm very say so. I have a very high rice purity score because I wash my rice at least 3 times before I cook it. Yes. Couldn't even hold a straight face for 3 seconds. Hey, look, I'm bi. What can I say? You can't blame me, okay? Such a lie. I had to pause my work and say that. I will hide the mozzie in your clothes. That's a horrible thing to say. Why would you even suggest that? That's horrible. You're not allowed to say that in Harmonia. No mozzies. No mozzies in Harmonia. You know, we're accepting of a lot in Harmonia, but no mosquitoes. To stop studying just to call you out. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to call me out? Who's trying to call me out, huh? Also, for the AO3 tag test, you can do it in 2 ways. Either you tick all the tags you've read, or tags you like reading. Okay. I see. Justice for Harmosies? Nope. No justice for them. Nope. They are killed on sight. No mosquitoes in Harmonia. If it's you have read, God, I don't want to see my score. But I mean, to be fair, what you have read sometimes doesn't always say your personal preference, right? Like, you might be reading something and all of a sudden it gets really twisted and screwed up and you're like, oh, this is weird. But technically you've already read it, so it would be a tick. It would technically be a tick, right? In terms of you've read that tag, but doesn't mean you've enjoyed that tag. You know, if some of the fictions out there, some of the stories out there, kind of it starts off good, gets weird, but you still want to know the ending, even if you're like, oh, I'm not sure about this story anymore. So I don't know. I guess that just depends on how you want to do it, like what you like reading versus what you've read. I'm just an Adzennie who looks like a mosquito. I trust you wouldn't hit me, right? You don't look like a mosquito. That's gaslighting, alright? Maybe the most... Okay, if you're wearing a little mosquito costume like the Adzennies sometimes do, I'll let you get away with that, but you don't actually look like a mosquito. I'm currently locked out of my own house. My mom forgot her key, so I went to open the door for her, but the wind slammed the door shut. Oh no! Now I'm waiting for a relative to bring the house key. Oh no, I don't know if it's hot or cold. I assume it's gonna be hot, but please stay safe. Stay at a nice temperature. Please take care of yourself. I did my rice purity test yesterday for the first time. Now I'm not sure. I should do the AO3 too. Well, the rice purity test is something. Yes. Yeah, don't worry about it. The rice purity test doesn't actually exist in Harmonia, so you don't have to worry about what you scored in it. It's like an Altus Zendoji stream. Starts off great, something crazy happens in the middle. It keeps you hooked to the end. What? Nothing ever crazy happens here. What are you talking about? It's just nice and relaxing the whole time. Right, Adzennies? You guys are just all chill throughout the whole stream. My rice purity test versus AF3 test scores proves that sometimes you're just wild in theory, not in practice. I would assume, if I had to take a guess, I would assume that most people's AF3 scores should be lower than their actual scores, right? Like lower than their rice purity scores. My rice purity test shows that I should be the one riding the 3 times. Well, you know, to each their own. Some people just live exciting lives. For me, you know, I've lived over 9,000 years. It's a little different, okay? You can't compare me to you guys. I've lived over 9,000 years, so You know, if the fact that I've done something is just literally because I've lived so long. Alright? Not because I'm unsay so or anything. Sure, exactly. Alright, if you have lived a few thousand years, there'll be very little you haven't done either, okay? That's just how it is being immortal. That's reasonable. There we go. There we go. You understand. Let's say some member of FSPEN right here in spirit. Wait, I wonder actually though, who is the most say-so? Who's the most say-so person in FSP? Definitely no one in Avalon. I feel like Ravelum in general. Ravenous and Avalon not really say so. Maybe someone in Elementus. I don't know, Roscoe runs in fear when a woman approaches him. Wait, you know what? That's kind of true, I guess, you know. Roscoe can act a little freaky around the boys. Although I guess I haven't really seen him interact with females that much, women that much. Unless you count his chat, right? I assume the majority of most of our audiences are female, according to YouTube analytics. But does that count? I'm not sure if that counts. Definitely not Nayu. I don't know. Have you seen the previous Ravenous Off collabs? Nayu was doing a lot of this spanking as well, guys. You might say you might think he says it, but if the Ravenous Off collabs are anything to go by, he's not exactly innocent either. No one in Ravenous is say so. Evidence of collabs. Roscoe, you know what? I would say Roscoe in a way. Yeah, I would say he's kind of say so then. Let's see. Kalen, definitely not say so. Actually, I don't know about Lamentus. I feel like Lamentus also might. Some of them might be say so. Who would you say is the most say so in Lamentus? Adzennies. No one. No chance at being safe. Lilo, I don't know about Lilo being. He gets shy. I don't know. He seems pretty wild to me. You know what? Maybe it is Roscoe. Maybe Roscoe is the most say-so out of FSP, and Ellie's wild. He is. Some of the stuff I've heard Ellie say, he is on stream as well, not even just in private, on stream. Ellie is definitely not say-so. Ellie says the most unhinged things out of nowhere. Yeah, I always see clips and then all of a sudden The things that comes out of that man's mouth. Man, that's my son. Don't be fooled by the soft voice. You know what? Yeah, honestly, if I think about it, I would say most probably Roscoe is the most say-so. I think that's reasonable to say. Roscoe is the most say-so, and I'm not gonna even put myself on the list. I'm not even gonna try and figure out where I fit on the list because we shall not answer that. I am a demon after all, so it's a little different. It's a little skewed. You're the least say-so. I don't know. I don't know about that. Would you say you're the last one? I shall not comment at this time. If you like official answers, please wait for the Manesans to release an official statement. But I will not be answering any more questions at this time. Thank you very much. The S in FSP stands for sassy. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's say FSP member to list. See how he's gonna be on the very bottom. No, it's the most unsay-so FSP member because I'm always on top. Or something like that. Anyway. Okay, bro. Why you guys broing me, huh? Huh, bro? What a sentence? What sentence? Someone said a sentence? I don't know. It wasn't me. Okay, streamer. Okay, chat. Is that what you want me to call you, hard chat? You're no longer at Adzennies anymore, you're just chat? What's up, chat? How you doing, chat? What do we think, chat? You hate us because I made it again. Hey, you said streamer first, okay? If you say streamer, I say chat. Okay, not the C word. Adzennies is Kita. Get back. Okay, Adzennies is Kita. Fine. I shall still call you Adzennies. Please censor the C word. Look, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm from the down underworld, okay? You can't tell me to censor the C word. That's crazy. The mochi's pacified for now. All I can say, how about my Adzennies? Is that better? And see you next time. Did anyone manage to get those cards? The Bazza cards, guys. There's a few gold Bazza cards out there as well. Light to arrive. Make sure you post them as well, guys. If you open any packs and you get any signed ones, make sure you post the you can use the merch hashtag as well. But I like to see what everyone got and where all of the cards went. It's kind of crazy to think, you know. Just a few weeks ago, they were all in my hands. I was hand signing each and every one of them. And then now they're all around the world, going to new homes. But I'm kind of glad it seems like more people are getting these signatures that I did. I did definitely sign a lot more of them and try to put more gold and make more of them fancy. There's not a single card that I sign that is just a signature. Maybe that's why it took me much longer than everyone else, but I did not do a single card that is just a signature, guys. So even if you don't get the gold ones, every card has something additional to it. Also, now I get what you meant by Harmonia designs after seeing the posted cherry blossoms. Yeah, I wanted to add something a little extra. So, yeah, it took me a while. But once again, when I think about, it's not just me signing a card, but no matter how big or small the sign is, like, I know that they can be like a precious card to an Adzennie who gets it. I don't want to give you guys the minimum. You know how extra I am. I always want to give you guys the most. So I really do hope you guys pull some of the cards. I definitely try to make as many cool cards out there as possible. And I look forward to seeing them in the Adzennies' hands. And just remember, even if you don't pull mine, there's always the trade-in later on. I know a lot of stage lights tend to, once everyone's opened their packs and stuff, a lot of trade-in happens when you know, someone might have gotten, you might have gotten someone else's Oshi, and then someone might have gotten me, and then you can swap around or like try and get it off other people and everything. So don't give up hope yet. I believe. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh, on my hand cam. Oh, I need to check one thing. I need to change my schedule. I just realized. Where was it? I need to check Mane-san's note. I think this Friday I'm gonna do the hand cam of the birthday opening stuff. I'm looking at the birthday stuff. I just need to check when they booked the after 8. Okay. So I think 7 p.m. JST? 7 p.m. JST on Friday. Right. Let me do this. The 7 p.m. JST on Friday is going to be birthday hand cam opening stuff. Birthday gifts hand cam. Okay. Alright, I've updated my calendar so I don't forget by accident. That should be fine. And Kirsten, welcome back for 16 months of love and friendship. Excited for my checkies to arrive and hopefully get your card for now. But for now, your birthday merch did arrive recently. I'm so happy to display them. I'm glad everyone's been getting their birthday merch. I hope you guys enjoy it, by the way. Honestly, because I've got it as well, which I can show on the hand cam on Friday. But I'm very happy with the quality of my birthday merch. Whether it's, you know, the art acrylic panel, the Onimaru, or the travel card case as well. I'm really happy that, at least to me, they feel good quality and feels like something I can actually use. And it's been so cute seeing everyone with their Onimarus as well. I got my birthday merch. I need to get a sleeve to put my signed checky in the travel case. Yes, make sure you protect it properly. Get a nice sleeve for it. It looks so good, but I'm also scared to use the card case. I think it should be fine to use the card case. I specifically wanted it to be made of that material, and I specifically also requested that it be not embossed, but the other one, engraved. I don't know. Like, have the design not printed on, but like stamped on, so that it's not gonna rub off or anything if you guys use it a lot. And I think it is something that is meant to have some wear on it, you know. It's meant to be something that you guys can take around, and it can be a little bit weathered. It kind of fits, you know, being an adventurer, going out there in the wild. Can't wait to put the Adzennies ID card as well. I need to work on that. That's something else I need to work on, actually. Once I set up my tablet and my new desk and everything, which should hopefully come in 2 days. I need to work on making the little ID template for you guys to use. So somebody remind me for next week, I think. Someone remind me next week to put that in to the schedule. So, well, at least, even if it's not on the schedule, remind me to finish it so I can give it to you guys. I'll do my best to remember to tell you thank you. But I am excited to do more art. I just have to wait for the setup. I hope everything works properly. I haven't connected everything to my laptop yet because there's no room to connect it. But I just hope it all works smoothly and I can stream and everything and do art. I just noticed how intimidating and scary you look when not smiling. Do I? Staring contest. Well, thankfully for the most part I am smiling, so you guys don't have to worry. I always think it's funny that your puppy is so frowny when you're the opposite. Well, you know, in the past, In the past, I wasn't so smiley all the time. But I guess things have changed. Any thoughts behind those eyes? That's my puppy. That's Pape Doji. That's in no thoughts. And I guess Nui Doji as well. No thoughts behind those eyes at all. It just... Nui Doji is so cute. I'm glad you guys like him. He does look like a baby. Love the Nui Doji post. Wait, where's my Nui Doji? Where did... Oh. I found him. He's doing his little package. You know what? He is pretty cute. I'd say the hair's a little short in terms of like my fringe, but he's cute. He is cute. He looks like a little baby. I don't think he can stand by himself though. Can he stand? Let me try. Let me I think only Pape Doji can stand by himself. Alright. Nui Doji, can you do this? Can you stand? Wait, come on. You got this. Oh wait, he can stand. Never mind, he can still stand. His legs are a little forward, but he can stand upright. He's still fine. He stands by himself. Look at him go. How strong is he? I guess his butt cape always kind of comes in clutch. before being able to help him stand. I feel like the Nuis are really good size more to keep at your home, keep at your desk or beside your bed. You just look at them as well, or like dress them up. I feel like puppies are still the best size to like take around with you on like trips and everything. I guess if you have big enough storage, Nui Doji might also be good, but it's kind of, he's a nice size. Maybe next time I'm out and about, I can try look for some accessories and clothing for him. Official Nui capes. I mean, technically the Pape capes can sort of fit on the Nuis. They might not be able to close properly, but they can be like a little hat. Nui Doji is just too cute, so I put frilly cat ears and ribbon necklace on him. Well, as long as it's Nui Doji and not me, that's fine. But it's still you. I mean, technically it is, but I'm gonna pretend it isn't. I plan to take my Altus photo card to cafes. I wonder what drinks Onisama likes. I like coffee. Coffees, milk teas, tea in general. What else? Matcha. Anything. You know what? As long as it's not too sweet, I like it. I like black sesame drinks. I like red bean drinks. I like chocolate, strawberry. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm not too fussy. Can't wait to show Zendoji around town. Well, make sure to keep him safe. Hi, Oni wife man. That is a name. Just got my puppet of you delivered today, so it can keep my Zenny puppet company. I can finally have my Oni last. Well, I'm glad you got the puppet. I hope you enjoy it and take him lots of different places, take lots of photos and everything. But now you got 2 demons. And hello, Yellow. How's it going? Good evening, Oni Man and Adzennies. Have you tried orange with coffee? With a little bit of sparkling water to make it fizzy. Not with the sparkling water, but I have had orange with coffee, and it's not bad. I would say it's not bad. I do enjoy it a little bit, but yeah. It doesn't make it, how do I say? I have ordered it a few times, so I guess I kind of like it, but only from a specific cafe. Like 1 or 2 cafes ago, I ordered the orange coffee. Otherwise, I normally just get normal coffee. Hopefully the Puppies and Nui's rerun one day. 100%. I know Puppies should rerun in the future. I don't know about Nui's. I'm not 100% sure about Nui's if they're going to rerun, because you know the first time they came out was during the 1 year, so I don't know. Hopefully Nui's come back in the future, but I'm not too sure. But I know Puppies 100%. I don't know when Puppies are gonna come back, but I know they should come back in the future. So please, you don't have to worry. For anyone who missed out on a Puppy and wants one in the future, I have seen some posts of like puppies selling for a lot of money on like Macari and stuff. I would say to any Adzenny that wants a puppy, I would say it's most probably better to wait until the puppies get sold again, because I know puppies will come back rather than spending too much money. But yeah, just know that for puppies will return. So I don't want you guys to spend too much money if you can be patient. I want the 2.0 design. I don't know if Puppy 2.0 design is gonna happen. Potentially it could, but I haven't heard anything from that, and you know Avalon hasn't gotten 2.0 puppies, so I don't know. I wouldn't count on it, but you know, if it does come, great. But I'm not sure. I don't know if 2.0s and stuff are gonna get puppies or not. We baked for 2.0, but doesn't seem it'll happen. Yeah, unfortunately, unless like for the Ravenous like 2-year or like Avalon 3-year, we'll see what kind of merch we get then. I guess it's still a bit too far away. Not even I know what kind of merch we're gonna get. But honestly, unfortunately, I wouldn't count on Puppies getting 2.0. I think because for Puppies as well, like in order to make it more affordable, they do have to buy, I assume, I don't actually know this though, like don't quote me on this, but I assume for Puppies, they do have to order quite a big amount as well to make it, you know, more budget friendly. So like doing every single outfit drop might not be financially feasible. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would still buy it because Puppies are cute and everyone loves Puppies, but you know, I guess, you know, on the business side of things, I'm sure the high ups are doing their calculations and they would know better than I would if something makes sense to do or not. Forgot to mention, but I drew Onimaru for a little science art project and got a perfect score for it. Well, congrats on the perfect score. But the 2.0 looks so good. That's true, but I think because as well, the 2.0 is such a big variety of things, right? Where some people have really casual, some people have something a bit more fashionable, some people have law related. It's a bit all over the place, so I don't know. I don't know how they would go about like doing it, but the number of plushies in my home since becoming an FSB fan has increased 500%. Well, thankfully Puppies and Nuis and stuff are very small, so they can be put on a nice display shelf and not take up too much room. Do you already know about your 2nd anniversary merch? No, I haven't heard anything about that yet. I haven't even seen what kind of art we're gonna get or like what kind of theme the art is gonna be for 2nd anniversary. I think right now a lot of the focus is on the Otherworld Parade. For obvious reasons. It is a big concert. The art is really cool, and I know there will be a merch drop for it with pretty cool merch. Actually, I only know 2 of the merch that's going to appear for it. One I can't spoil because it's really cool and kind of something different, but the other one I'm not 100% sure, but like I'm 99% sure that we're gonna get acrylic stands because I want acrylic stand for it. I'm sure they can't just have that kind of art and not have acrylic stands, right? Because I really like my art for the Otherworld Parade. So I hope we get acrylic stands because I want an acrylic standee of mine. But yeah, beside that, there's something really cool that I can't spoil. I can't say anything about it. Just know that it is definitely different to some of the other merch it's different to any merch we've had in the past. And all of the boys kind of got a little say in some of the stuff. So I'm gonna keep that vague on purpose, but yeah. Once again, when I know stuff, I'll tell you I know it, even if I can't share what it is. But for our second anniversary, Ravenous second anniversary, I really don't know what is like what we're getting yet. I can hear my wallet screaming already. I mean, at least it's still like a month away before the concert, so you guys still have a little bit more time, thankfully. There's a little break now in between like all of the merch drops that we were having. It got a little bit too much at a point where I think there's so much merch at one time. I was like, even I didn't know what was happening. But, you know, at least there's a little bit of a nice pause in between. I'm so glad my payday's at the beginning of the month. Yeah, well, once again, as I always say, with merch, please, there's always going to be so much merch, and, you know, I don't doubt that in the future there might be merch drops that, like, similar to what happened before, where there's a few things going on at one time, and it might seem like there's too much to get or too much, it might be a little overwhelming. But please just remember, get the things that are special to you. Get the things that, you know, speak to you. You don't have to get every single thing to be an Adzennie or to be considered a fan. You're not a fake fan if you miss out on some or miss out on most of it. You know, it is your hard-earned money at the end of the day, so please spend it on the things that are gonna make you happy rather than just mindlessly collecting everything, you know. Especially if finances are tight. If you have disposable income, that's fine. But if you have to decide between whether you want to get the merch for that month or if you want to afford food or anything like that, please feed yourselves first. Please don't feel like you have to sacrifice your own living stuff to afford this merch. Because, you know, although it may not be the same things, there's always going to be cool merch in the future as well. And so, you know, even though you might miss out on one, I'm sure there's going to be really cool stuff that you can get in the future. I really want the Puppy and Otherworld merch. Yeah, so like things that you really want, maybe you can try save up for them, but you know, you don't need to get everything. Just when you think this is the coolest merch drop they'll ever see, the next one comes out and proves you wrong. Exactly. It's always gonna be something new, something different. So I don't want the Adzennies to get FOMO and they end up suffering. I'm already saving up for Ravenous second anniversary. You know, once I figure out what it is or once I know, you know, obviously I can't spoil it, but I will, at least I would tell you how, I don't know, I'll drop some hint about it. I'll tell you how much you might have to try to save up. If it's a big amount, if it's a small amount, if it's something that's really cool or something that might come back in the future. Who knows? I just know they've got a lot of plans for like many months. So yeah. Altus would make a great life coach. Only because I've lived so long. Many more months. Many more. Many more. 4 months. Wait, it's in 4 months. Wait, that's crazy. 4 months away and its 2nd anniversary. Wow. We're 4 months away and it's gonna be 2 whole years of being here. Man, time flies. I'm gonna be turning 2. I've set the rule for myself that 1, I have to love the art on the merch. 2, I have to have space for it. And 3, if possible, it should be something I actually use regularly. You know what? That is very true. That is good rules to have. Everyone should have their own rules when it comes to making or purchasing merch and everything. You know, just so that you guys can get the things you want without worrying about trying to get everything. Because even for me, I definitely do think that there's some art. You know, everyone has different tastes, right? And some art might speak to people differently. Like some people might like the casual clothing vibe. Some people might like art that has to do with lore. Some people might like art that you know, is different to what they normally see. But if the art doesn't speak to you, then, you know, there's not always a point of getting something that won't make you happy. I'm not allowing myself to buy any merch yet since I'm too new to this and I need to gain some perspective first. I can see myself buy some later. Yeah, take your time, guys. Take your time on what you want to buy. And, you know, if there's something that you want to buy, then buy it. But once again, I do want to say this because I know in the future there's going to be a lot of merch coming out. You don't have to get everything. And I do understand the other side of like being a fan of something or being a collector. You want to get everything because that's kind of my personality. When I collect things, I always get multiple copies. I keep some in storage, I keep it safe, I keep some for display and everything. I do get it when sometimes you just want to, like, if it's something you like, you just want to support it and you want to get everything. But if you want to do that, please make sure you're in a financial position to do so. There's nothing wrong with not being able to get everything if you have other priorities first, because at the end of the day, merch should not be a priority. I know, as much as you you know, might like FSP or you might like Harmonia and me, it should not take priority over your own life or your own well-being or being able to afford things important to you. It should be stuff that comes afterwards once you can already afford the basics. Then, and you have a little bit of disposable income, then you can spend a bit more on merch. But I know how hard it can be, and sometimes money can be very hard to find or get. And so, you know, if you find yourself struggling a little bit, please don't worry. Once again, I'm working hard to try to give you guys lots of different content. So even if you miss out on some things, hopefully you'll be able to consume content different ways and consume the things I make without worrying about always buying merch. end of the day, just take care of yourselves first, Adzennies. All right. Let me just check one thing. All right, sorry, just checking a DM. I'm planning some collabs in the future. There's a lot of collabs I want to plan out while I'm here. Right. Cool. Hopefully next week as well, there's a bit more. We still have a few collabs anyway this week, but next week there should be a few more as well. Every week, hopefully, I can have a few collabs while I'm here. I feel like the only thing is sometimes, and I do apologize for this, just like yesterday, sometimes I think even though I post a schedule, like I tell you some stream is going to be at this time or that time, just expect, at least for now, in these months, that sometimes streams are going to get changed around because, you know, some boys are coming and going all the time, like, you know, for like 3Ds. Some of the Lamenters members are gonna come, but they only stay for a bit and then they have to go, while some Lamenters members stay for like longer, or same with Avalem or Ravenous and everything. And, you know, I guess this is a kind of rare chance to be able to physically see the boys and hang out, which is definitely a bit different to obviously talking to them on Discord and everything. Being able to like go out for dinner and just hang out. You know, sometimes time just slips away when you're like, okay, we'll have dinner, it should take about an hour, then we'll hang out for a bit, then we'll go home to stream. And then somehow instead of 2 hours, it ends up being like 4 hours or 5 hours past. You're like, oh crap, I'm meant to be home streaming right now. So yeah. What matters more is you're having fun with them. Yeah, like, once again, I'm not just going to cancel or postpone streams just if I'm doing nothing, or like, you know, if I do have to cancel or like move it or make it a little bit later, it is normally because, you know, I'm hanging out with the boys and most probably we got a little too sidetracked. And, you know, either dinner went a bit too long or we spent a bit too long at like an arcade or something like that. Although speaking of, it's kind of crazy how fast time is going. I feel like we say this all the time, but it is getting to nearly the end of July. We're already in the 20-something of July. And I remember telling Rai Rai before that we're like, July, you know, it's after the concert. We should have a bunch of time to just like chill and hang out. And, you know, let's go on we should go somewhere. We're going on a day trip. And July's almost over and we haven't planned that day trip yet. I mean, I'm glad that me and Rai Rai got to at least hang out at an onsen for the whole day. But, you know, it's kind of crazy how fast time passes. And if we don't actively plan things, time just goes away. Real like what you mean, it's almost August. Exactly. Feels like 2027 is coming very soon. Honestly, it kind of is. We're already past halfway of the year. And if I know from last year, I think the second half of the year is always so busy. With I feel like the first half is a little slower, even though it's quite fast already. But the second half, there's always so much going on that it passes so quickly. I feel like end of last year, I was like, we had the Anime Impulse concert halfway through the year. Then suddenly I blink and I'm preparing for my 3D debut. I blink again, I'm actually doing my 3D debut. I blink again, we have the end of year concert, and then it's already 2026. I feel like that's gonna be like this year. You know, the August concert is coming out once again. And then I guess the Ravenous 2 year will be after that. And then, you know, whatever else we have in the future. I'm sure we normally always come back in December for something or some kind of event. So I don't know what's going to be for December, but I'm sure, well, not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure that we're going to have something in December. I feel like normally like mid-year and end of year is always going to be something, right? So, you know, there's going to be so much to prepare for. It's going to go by so quick, which is why I need to plan out these kind of content as well that I want to do for membership and everything. Because if I just get swept up in everything, if I get swept up in like just preparing for the next big event, I feel like it's easy to forget about giving the Adzennies of the smaller things that are also meaningful. Because big events are fun, don't get me wrong, but I want to do things for the Adzennies specifically. And so I think looking back at the first year, that's one thing that I feel like I didn't do enough of. I feel like, well, maybe because we had so many things in your first year, like, you know, preparing for like the 3D debut, and then after that preparing for your 2.0 and everything else. It feels like there's so much happening that you're trying to do already that it's easy to feel a bit complacent, and just like, oh yeah, there's enough stuff that FSB is doing. So, you know, but I guess FSB goals are one thing, and it is nice, but I have my own goals. I have my own things I want to do for the Adzennies, and if I don't actively work on them, I feel like it's so easy to make the excuse that we're so busy with everything else. And I don't want to make that excuse. I don't want to just say that because I'm busy preparing for the concert, because I'm so busy preparing for Ravenous 2 years, because I'm so busy for end of year, I don't have any time to give Adzennies more stuff. Because I know working on the 2.0, if I really work hard or if I really want to, I can squeeze out a lot of time in the day to do everything, but also work on different projects. Of course, I'm not gonna do it as crazy as working on the 2.0 law. I was literally working 10 to 12 hours a day extra. But, you know, even half of that, working besides streaming and like preparing for concerts and everything, if I spend another like 4 or 5 hours a day, I can get a lot of things done. And so I just gotta keep reminding myself that I gotta do things for the Adzennies. We appreciate all the work you do to make us happy. Thank you. Well, you know, it's not a one-off thing. Making the Adzennies happy is a continuous job. It's something that I gotta work on every single day if I want to make things happen. And hello, Crystal. I just came home, so a bit late. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Welcome back. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself too. We appreciate all you do for the Machis. Please don't forget to pace yourself. Burnout is no joke. You can slip into it before really noticing. I think, honestly, I'm not too scared of burnout at the moment. I think burnout happens a lot of times when you do the same thing over and over again, but then you lose the reason why you're doing it and you're just doing it because that's what you've been doing for a long time. I feel like that's a lot of times when burnout happens. But because I do have clear goals of what I want and there is enough variety, I don't think I'm gonna get burnt out. And I just know that even during the 6 months it took me to make the 2.0 love video, even though it was exhausting and tiring for sure, I still had so much fun. I still had so much fun doing it, especially thinking about how the Adzennies would react to it. And hopefully, you know, keeping the Adzennies entertained. I didn't really have a problem with burnout. And I've been super excited and passionate about all of the writing projects I'm working on right now. So, yeah, I guess when you're having a lot of fun and it's something that you really want to do and you're kind of passionate about it, I don't know. It makes me want to work even more. I don't really even think about how much time I spend working on all of this. It's just like something I actively want to do whenever I have free time. I bring out my notes app and start typing in more notes as well. Write in a little bit of sections on things. If I think of a good idea to add into the stories, I'll write it as well. But I think it's almost like a new chapter of different projects that I want to do for the Adzennies. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it because you get stuff every single month. Once I get it off the ground, which thankfully isn't in the planning stage anymore. It's in the doing stage, so yeah. When you're doing what you love, it isn't as exhausting to be busy. I agree. And of course, you know, when I am tired, I still do take breaks. I still trying to take care of myself, you know. Sometimes when I am too tired, I do postpone streams and everything. Let's say, you know, I do know the limits of my body still. I'm not trying to be unhealthy doing this. And, you know, I'll try my best to make sure I balance things properly. I do tend to give myself a bit too much to do, but only because I'm excited about what I'm doing. did have fun, but didn't have enough rest and too much time crunch stress, I guess. Just monitor your exhaustion and stress. Yeah, I think time crunch, like having deadlines, definitely does put a little bit more stress into things. But thankfully, because these are my personal projects, I've been able to set my own deadlines for this. And that's kind of why as well. Even though I feel like I have talked about it for a little while, it's only now that I'm almost ready to be able to show you guys the results of all the writing and all the planning. Because this is something where I don't want to, like, I do want it to come out in a timely manner, but I don't want to rush it because I feel like I want this to be high quality work as well. You know, especially with the writing part, I do want it to really be like portray and convey the feelings and scenarios that I have in my head. But I think I've done a good job. It may sound a little silly, but you know, some of the jokes I've written and everything that I might have put into the into some of the scripts or the stories, the chapters and everything. When I read them back myself, it even makes me laugh. And maybe that's akin to laughing at your own jokes. But I feel like if you can laugh at your own jokes and, you know, if you enjoy what you've done, then I feel like that's a good sign. Time zone time. It's officially my birthday, so this is a free super as a gift. Can I have those high-res left elbow pics that you promised? Oh. Well, happy birthday, Rita. Thank you so much for the free offering. I guess it is free for you today, but all right, let me, you know what, I can just show it off right now. Why didn't I do this? All right, Iris elbow pics. Here is my hand. All right, and then here's more of my hand, my elbow, elbow reveal. And then this is the upper arm, I guess, just in case you needed to. Do you see the little stars there? I guess you guys don't see this area too much. And then here's the shoulder as well. Here's my shoulder. And then my booba. Alright, there we go. There is some of the... I hope those were good enough. I couldn't actually hurt the Adzennies like that. I wouldn't elbow you guys. That's just mean. Chill, I'm Easy Altus. Hello, Easy. I'm Altus. Nice to meet you. what did I literally just tune into? I was just showing off parts of my design. Just showing off a little bit of what lies underneath. The sleeves cover the elbow too. I can show that. Hold on 1 second. Hi. The sleeve does. Okay. Once again, here's my hand. You can kind of see, I guess the sleeve goes halfway on my forearm, roughly. And this is more of the elbow. Where the elbow would be. It's kind of covered with the armor and the tassels. And then we've got the shoulder. Do you guys know that I have the lightning symbol on the upper armor? Have you guys noticed that? And I guess I have a little bit of a scratch on the lower part of the armor as well. Altus 2.0 may legitimately be my favorite 2.0. It's just so pretty and intricate. Well, that is true. I try to make it. I spent a lot of time on thinking about things to references to show the artist and everything. I was very particular with a lot of things, with the colors, with the meanings of a lot of things, and just I wanted it to be as, I don't know, for me, once again, I like telling stories, and I wanted my outfit to also tell a story. Once again, no, I don't want people to take this as like shade or anything. Everyone has their own personal preferences, and I strongly believe there's no such thing as like right or wrong when it comes to design. But just specifically for me, I don't think I'll ever have really a casual design. To me, I want every outfit to tell a story. I want every outfit to be a bit more meaningful, because that's kind of just how I am. I guess I'm a storyteller and an artist, so I want to reflect that in my outfits as well. So us artists will always suffer. I mean, they can be simpler outfits, but I don't think I would have a straight up just casual outfit. If it was more simple, there would still be a meaning towards it, on, you know, a story reason why it would be like that. Casual Onies left for special theme merch releases like 6 months or offline together. Exactly. I feel like with the voice packs and everything, you guys get a lot of just normal casual Altus. So I don't feel the need to have an outfit that is casual. And once again, I don't think there's anything wrong with having casual outfits. I just want to put it out there. Because I know what the internet can be like. There's nothing wrong with having a casual outfit. If people want to be comfy or just have something casual, that is 100% fine. It's just, you know, for my own personal preferences or for my own personal taste, I like having something that tells a story. So what I'm hearing is we're closer to getting an official maid outfit than a casual outfit. I mean, look, all of the Adzennies have made such wonderful maid outfits. I'm sure they will make a comeback sometime in the future, okay? They can be the unofficial, official maid outfits of Harmonia. Okay. Lots of different maid outfits to choose from. Can one of your outfits have a compression shirt? I mean, I almost had a compression shirt. I almost had the compression shirt, but then I'm just missing too much of the compression shirt right now. Then, you know, my booba and abs decided to be free. But, you know, you can kind of see, right, how where the compression shirt would have been if it was a compression shirt. You know, I had the almost like the high neck and everything. It was almost there. At least there's enough to support the booba, you know. And then the mountains needed a little bit of support, so that's what they got. Compression shirt from the brand Potential. It's a potential compression shirt. It's the idea of a compression shirt, guys. It's very conceptual, okay? I'm an artiste. Is that even considered a shirt at this point? Good question. I guess the real question is, what is a shirt? We have to get to the very concept of the word shirt. What are clothes? I've just been calling it a harness. It kind of is in a way, you know. It kind of is like a harness. But I already know what I want for my 3.0, guys. I've pretty much locked in on the idea of 3.0. Although I assume it's gonna be at least another 1.5 years potentially before 3.0 even comes. You know, seeing that I don't know when Athalim's 3.0s are gonna come out, but I would take that as a good kind of like timeline estimate on when I would get my 3.0. So I don't think it's necessarily going to be like 1.5 or 2 years away. It might be a little bit away since yeah, I don't know when Athalim is going to have theirs. So please let it be comfy fit. It is not comfy fit. It is story fit, okay? It is related to the story for 3.0. It's cool though. Wait, it isn't this year? I mean, potentially it might be. Once again, I don't know the plans for Athalim a lot of the time, so maybe Athalim could maybe end of this year or early next year they could have 3.0. But until I see their 3.0, until they get announced, I have no idea when we would get our 3.0. Because it took 1.5 years, a bit more than 1.5 years for our 2.0 to come out. So I assume going by that kind of timeline, potentially it'll take another 1.5 years, maybe end of next year by the time we get our 3.0s, maybe. I'm hoping for December 2026 3.0 drop, but I live in the Lily Land. Once again, I have no idea. I can't even tease and be like, maybe. I literally don't know. I don't know when Avalon's gonna get stuff. So I'm just as in the dark as you guys. Once they do kind of decide on a date, I most probably know a bit earlier than you guys would, but at the same time, I imagine that's going to be a while away. Look, we can have Hot Spring Altus with a comfy kimono in the law. Just saying. I mean, once again, I can draw things, guys, okay? I can draw outfits and things that you would get in the monthly membership stories. Voice stories. So, you know, you can see I can draw lots of more casual outfits or like different kind of outfits as well. But just in terms of like official 3.0 outfit, that's going to be a while. Once Lacey says it's not happening, you know it's coming soon. Yeah, you know what? For anything Avalon, I'm sure Lacey's going to hint at it. Like, he's going to be the first one to kind of tease or spoil. Or like, you know, tease at it. Three point gonna be even more complicated than this one. I'm not sure if it's gonna be more complicated. It's just gonna be, I can't spoil anything because it's very long away, but I know exactly what I want for my 3.0. All I can say, it's related to the story. It's related to lore, 100%. I don't know if I'm gonna have a whole little video for it. Maybe I might try something different that doesn't take up so much of my time. Potentially I could have like maybe a slightly longer audio drama or something else, but I'll figure it out. I still haven't figured out since it's gonna be a while away. But at least for the outfit, I know. A little comic instead, that's gonna take just as long. I think drawing a comic is gonna take just as long as drawing a little video. At this point, the artist in me is tempted to just strip your shirt to draw you because it's simpler. Okay, well, as you guys know, I've got a lot of different toggles on this form, guys. I've got a lot of different layers on this form. I specifically requested to be able to toggle on and off and take on and off a lot of the details, specifically for artists, to make sure that you guys can draw the version that's, you know, that you guys like the most or that's easiest to you, so that, you know, you don't have to draw the one with everything on. There's gonna be a canon, you know, see this outfit right now without the haloing clouds, it's also canon. And then if you if you see here on my sleeves, This with none of the masks on the sleeves as well is also canon. And things like that, where I specifically requested I have those so that, because I know if I didn't have those toggles, kind of like my 1.0, right? Where I say, you can draw me with less on in 1.0. A lot of people are like, but that's how your outfit is. And you know, I get for artists, you do want to draw what's canon, you do want to draw what's official. So I made sure for this outfit that there was a bunch of official toggles I could show you guys that have less detail, but that I like as well. Because for me, I think if I drew myself, I would most of the time draw myself like this, like in this form right here. I wouldn't draw the mask on my sleeves or anything. And, you know, I could take on or off some things as well. This is my go-to version too. I specifically made it so I could also draw myself in the future without it being too overcomplicated. What's your favorite toggle on your 2.0? Or at least favorite way to look in your 2.0? That depends. I do like a lot of different things, but I do like how I do have my Oni mask. I wouldn't wear it all the time, but it is pretty good for aura farming. I think it is pretty cool having my Oni mask. Yeah. Mask stays on. Euro art in Valorant. I mean, Euro is kind of a blue Oni as well, right? Since he's kind of Oni themed, but he's also blue. And so I guess he's kind of blue Oni. I want to draw you so much, but why do I only have 2 arms in so little time? Yeah. That's how I feel as well. There's so many things I want to do, so many projects I want to work on, but with time constraints and, you know, us working on 1,000 things at once, you just have to, you know, make do with what you can and still be proud of yourself. Because I wish I had more time to write more, to draw more, to sing more, to dance more, to do everything. But we've only got 24 hours in a day and we have to sleep for some of them. So we have the energy to do other stuff for the rest. I like to draw you, but I can only draw stick figures. I mean, you know, you can draw me as a stick figure at first, then maybe you can draw me with a stick figure with clothes, then you can slowly improve from there. Everyone's got to start somewhere. And starting with stick figures is not bad, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being bad at anything. Just know that, at least for most things, if you put in the time, you can practice, you can get better. keep getting ideas. Why didn't they come during my sem break instead? Well, you can write down those ideas, and maybe the next time you have a semester break, then if you forget what they were, you just look back at your notes and you have a bunch of stuff. Do you ever want to numb someone's fingers when you see really great art? I don't think so. You know, I've never really had the urge to numb someone's fingers because of the art they do. Maybe when I see people with pretty nails though, I want to look at it and hold it. Not really numb their fingers though. But never really had the urge to really numb anyone's fingers. Sleep, what is that? Can you eat it? Please make sure you're getting enough sleep, everyone. Sleep is so important for you. As someone that sometimes suffers from insomnia as well, you know, sleep is really, like, honestly one of the most important things for your health and for everything else to function properly. And I really do hope all of you guys try to get enough rest. I know it can be hard sometimes, but everyone should be prioritizing their sleep. I'm not the best at drawing people, but I did draw an Adzennie having snacks with friends recently and shared it on YouTube. That's cute. Yeah, once again, I specifically made the Adzennies much simpler to draw as well. Because of how complicated I am to draw. As a good balance, as a good contrast, when designing the Adzennies as well, in my mind, I specifically made sure Adzennies were really easy to draw, but super adorable and cute at the same time. So, you know, if you don't know how to draw too well, if humans and Oni seem a bit hard at the moment, you can always draw a circle and draw an Adzennie. By the way, I wanted to ask, is it okay for us to draw our own interpretation of Kiri in Nekomata form? Yes, go ahead. Yeah, you can draw Kiri however you guys would like. Feel free to draw Kiri. I'd love to see your takes on Kiri. Eventually in the future, you will see an official design of Kiri. But for now, feel free to just draw what you think. The only thing I would say is if you're gonna draw Kiri, make sure she looks either graceful or cute. You can go with those two options here. She is a princess or empress or whatever else she wants to be. But let's stay away from sexy Kiri. I'd prefer if she wasn't drawn in that way, because at the end of the day, she is my daughter. She's my cat. So, you know, something befitting of an empress or princess, I guess. Yeah. She's adorable. But I've got a lot of backstory for that as well. A very kawaii empress. I miss Kiri. I miss Kiri as well. I miss her. But at least I do see literally every day. I do see pictures and videos of her, so I've still been okay. But that being said as well, I think one teaser I can give you guys in terms of the 7-day project is the 7 days project will introduce a lot of new characters. It's going to like properly define the setting in Gaia and introduce a few unique characters as well. $7-month. I mean, it's a 7-month project, but like technically it's the first week that we met, so the first 7 days that we met. So right now I refer to it as the 7-day project. Can I romance them? You're looking at other people beside me in the story? That's crazy. Wow, just because you're the main character doesn't mean you can look elsewhere. That's crazy. Is this what I think it's about? It is about the first 7 days that we met. So I don't know if you guys know, but me and the Adzennies, we met 1 week before my debut. And you seem to have forgotten everything that happened in that week. So I have to remind you guys. My memory isn't that great, so I've been trying to remember what happened as well and write it down. But you know, things are becoming a bit clearer as well, so I've been writing more and more down. And hopefully me writing it down is gonna help jog your memory of what happened in those 7 days. But hey, we are the main character. That's true. You guys are the main character of the story, so yeah. Are they not other dojis but other characters? Yes, they're other characters, not other dojis. I think what's really fun about the 7-day project is that it's gonna expand on the world building of you guys, of the humanoid Adzennie, of what you do on Gaia, and like the Adventurers Guild and everything else. Pretty much, it is gonna help define the whole story moving forward. Yeah, new characters and world building. I hope you enjoy the immersion. That's all I can say. I hope you enjoy everything that I've been working on building. I've got so many different notes on so many things. Like, yeah, I think this is hopefully for the artists out there, or maybe even like the fanfic writers or anything else. This is gonna give you a lot of inspiration of things you can do in the future, or you know, write about, draw about, or even just talk about, you know. Would it be a rival love interest for us? I'm the only one you need to look at. What are you talking about, rival? What is this rival love interest? What is this idea that you're getting at Adzennies? You know, I haven't used the dungeons in a while in Harmonia, but might have to open them again. Yeah, that already sounds fun. here. Ethanus may have dropped on me like an anvil, so it might be time to count Onies to fall asleep. And everyone, good night, sweet dreams. Rest well. No, don't bring it back. Then you have to behave, Adzennies, okay? The rival is a certain spider. You know, you might find out more about that spider in the future. You might find out a bit more about the other dojis as well. Potentially. Whether it's in the 7 days or it's in future writing. I'm not sure, but there is a lot of backstory that I have written. I just trying to figure out the best way to tell you guys about my history. Like, because I don't want to just say it outright. I do want to have it told in some kind of story or some kind of way that's a bit more entertaining. I just need to figure out how am I gonna tell that. And bring me the spider. I missed the husband. Husband? You mean me? I'm right here. Alright. Right here. What are you talking about? Mr. Husband, I'm right in front of you. Hello? I'm right here. Spider Doji is the second main lead we all know and love. Well, as we know, in any good story, the second main lead doesn't win. Okay, the main lead wins in the end, so I don't know about that guy, but he's second, okay. Not in my stories. But just wait, guys, okay? All I can tell you is there may be a lot of angst and everything else, because I know how much the Adzennies love angst. You guys might be getting a lot of feels. And you in angst? Hey, I'm just giving the Adzennies what they want, okay? Me with Infratus angst. All I can say is after the 7 months are done, after these 7 months are done of the 7 chapters, everything you know is gonna flip on its head. There's so much angst and twists and other characters and secret things that happened and things that are gonna make a lot of sense in the future. Once the 7 months are up, once the 7 days are up, are you gonna kind of realize that it was all planned out from the very beginning? Everything is a full circle. That's all I can say. Once it's done, you guys are literally gonna be like, wait, it's been like this from the very beginning. He's had this planned out since the very start. What? That's the only teaser spoiler I can give you guys. But where full circle? Was that intentional or not? Bum bum bum. But if I do my job correctly, the last line of the story should hit you like a ton of bricks. The last line, and I know you guys would never guess the last line anyway, so you don't have to worry. But when you realize and connect the dots, you'll be like, wait, it is a circle. He's gonna hit us with a truck. Shakes, you what that mean? You will have to wait 7 months to find out, guys. Harmonia isn't flat. No. Harmonia is also a circle. Kiss the brick before you throw it. I'm not actually throwing bricks at you guys. It's a metaphorical brick called feels. And hello, Winona. How's it going? What do you mean we have to wait until March? Oh, wait. Actually, that works out so good. Wait, is it March? Does it be August? No, October, November, December, January, February. I guess if it comes out in August, it'll finish in February, which means it'll time up with my birthday in March, which maybe I'll do something to celebrate the end of the 7 days. I enjoy when something in a plot manages to surprise me. Doesn't happen very often. Okay. I think this may surprise you. You know, I know they say there's no original ideas, but I feel like this is very original because it's very specific to us, Harmonia, the Adzennies, and this community, and everything that has happened. So I would say, like, this isn't copying or similar to any other story that I know of. All I can say is I feel like, at least from my extensive reading of lots of other fantasy and romance and other fiction, I would like to say that this is quite an original idea because it literally relates to us and how we are. And the Adzennies and Harmonia and everything, which you will understand in the future. You come back to this stream and be like, that's what he was talking about. But I really do believe that a lot of me doing this was based on what has already happened as well between us, which, you know, punches your mountains, what that mean? It just means that I think this story is going to matter to the Adzennies. Potentially people reading the story that aren't Adzennies they'll still like, it should be good still for them. But if you are an Adzennie, I think this is gonna hit 1,000 times harder. And it will make 1,000 times more sense. Because this whole story was written for you guys. But just prepare. Prepare the tissues, guys. Prepare for the feels and the angst and the laughs and everything else. But yeah. Once again, I'm 1,000% sure that I can release the first chapter next month. So it should be fine. It's just the other one, the voice content monthly script stuff. There's a chance I might have to release it in September, depending on how long it takes me to record and for the editors to add in the sound effects and everything. But for the 7-day project, it should start next month. It should start, and next month, yeah, maybe mid next month, hopefully. Mid to late next month, because, you know, once I write it, I got to send it to the Mane-sans just for them to double check everything is okay. Which it should be. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be okay. Did you try blanket recording method? Not yet, but I definitely will try it out. You can't give me with angst. I rewatch Info too slow too much. Trust me. Trust me. I have been... Okay, someone come back to this in 7 months time or 8 months time, okay? Come back to this stream once I release the final chapter. But I can tell you, I have been cooking since the very beginning. Okay, I have been cooking since pre-debut, guys. You guys will understand. Okay, you know what? Hello, future Adzennies. I see you've just witnessed the last chapter of the story. And now you finally know what it means that everything's connected. Everything is a circle. And I hope you enjoyed it. Because now it finally makes sense. Alright, that was for the future Adzennies. Don't worry about it, guys. That's for your future selves to worry about, okay? Future Miami. But yeah, I'm really excited about sharing this with you guys. So I hope you guys are going to be as excited. And I've written it in a way that's going to be as immersive as possible. That's my intention anyway. I wrote it in... What's the term for it? Present second person. So hopefully it should help you guys feel more immersed in the story as well. For anyone who doesn't know what that means, it's kind of like not first person POV, second person. So second person POV is like saying, like, the narration is written where it's speaking to you about you. So like, let's say you climb the mountain or you climb the hill to check on the voided rather than I climb the hill to check on the voided as if you're listening to someone else's voice. It's something that's more, this is you doing everything in the present. Because at least to me, I feel like that feels more immersive. I feel like that feels, it just helps for what I want to, the story I want to tell, I think. I did his first, you did his second, insert name did his third. Yes, that is correct. That is how it is. Because like, say in Love in Deep Space, right? I know it's written mostly in first person, so it would be like I did something. But I don't know, for some reason I feel like that's not as immersive as second person. Where second person is like you did something, it feels, I don't know, it's like a narration in your head telling yourself everything that's happening. To me, I feel like that feels more immersive in the whole story. You have a lens at home, pretty much. You can think of it that way. Yeah. But I hope you guys are excited to go on this next chapter, this journey together, this new project. Because the fun thing is, it's going to be a monthly thing. It's going to be something we can keep talking about and discussing. It's going to be a lot of fun once I start releasing a few chapters. And I feel like it's more aligned with the content that I've always wanted to give you guys as well. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. There is, I think, potential. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, no, it should be fine. Yeah, next month. Next month is going to be chapter 1, guys. 100% sure. I can say with 100% certainty, I would have written at least a few chapters by next month. So I don't have to worry about not being ready or not. Is there a mandatory beach episode / chapter? Not really, unfortunately, but the 7 days are gonna be jam-packed full of a lot of different things. Beach episode before full-on angst chapter. I mean, it could be a quote-unquote beach episode, like a not as serious episode until it goes, you know, into the full cry your eyes out episode. Who knows? You would just have to read and see, guys. Yeah, but I feel like, I think the exciting thing is I've been keeping so many things kind of secret, like things I wanted to share with you Adzennies, that, you know, I've wanted to tell you guys, and have you guys remember about that first week we met. But I didn't want to spoil it in a way where it wouldn't be meaningful without this story. So I'm really glad that I finally have the time to work on this project. And Jaina, thank you so much for the 13 months of love and friendship. Welcome back. I just got here. What? But I mean, how long have I been saying? How long have I been talking about that first week we met that you guys forgot? I can't even remember how long it's been since I brought that up, and I've been talking about it on and off ever since. But it's going to be funny because you're going to realize that a lot of the things that I say that sound like jokes, a lot of the things that sound like jokes or the things that seem kind of a little made up might be a bit more thought out than you guys think. That a lot of the things might have a place in the story where you're like, wait, that had a meaning to it? So, yeah. Damn, now I'm gonna start questioning your every word. Demon King. Ooh. Fighting the gods. Ooh. South. Ooh. Infra. So you joking about our height has a meaning? I'm not joking about your height. Your height is what your height is, okay? That was kind of like average-ish of the Adzennies height. Are these hints? I don't know. Are they? Demon generals, ooh. Heroes, ooh. Saints, celestials, betrayal. What do they all mean? 3 masters, ooh. Then play about infra with me. 3,000 years. 6,000 years. I'm writing those down. Yeah, they might mean something. You're not gonna kind of get what they mean. But they might mean something. Seeing you being excited to be able to tell this story to us makes us looking forward to it so much. Yeah, well, I think the cool thing is, if you've never had a story written about you, now you have Adzennies. I have each and every Adzennie in my mind when I'm writing this story. And so if you've never had anything written about you, now you have. This story is meant for my Adzennies. This story is meant specifically for everyone listening. And so, you know, I hope you find it as meaningful as I want it to be. You saying 3,000 and 6,000 years made my brain go shit. She really ancient. Hey, I already know that, okay? That doesn't affect me. I am ancient. I've been saying I'm over 9,000 for how long? Also, send me courage and Adzennies again to the dentist. Good luck, my. You got this. I'm proud of how brave you are. Don't worry, everything will be fine. We'll all be holding your nub in your imagination. We'll all be here holding your nub. I apologize for bothering you. Do you know what merch is sold at the Taiwan Comic Exhibition? Renaissance haven't announced yet. I don't know exactly, actually. I have a feeling maybe some puppies might be there. I don't know what else there. And please don't quote me. If puppies aren't there, maybe they're not there. I guess you have to wait for the actual announcement, which hopefully should come out soon since the convention is coming up. But I do know that surely there's going to be some merch available there. I just don't know exactly. Maybe puppies and like, I don't know. I don't want to say things and it's not gonna be there, and you know, I don't want to give you guys the wrong information, but I know that there will be merch there. I just don't know what merch they're gonna have until they tell us properly. I think a lot of times Mono-sans have also been so busy with the upcoming concert and Lamentus 3Ds that they've been quite late in delivering a lot of information to us lately. A lot of times, sometimes when things drop, we would only know a few hours beforehand, before you guys know. Yeah. Information, I find out things much later than normal as well at the moment because of how busy everything is right now, so I don't know too much. And once again, if I do know, I tell you I know, but I can't say it. But if I don't know, I also tell you I don't know. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed our little chat today. I think that's where I'm gonna wrap up for today. It is already 1 a.m. in Japan, so I need to go to sleep. I do have my vocal training tomorrow, so I have to wake up for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. There is a lot to look forward to, you know. Wait, before you end this, can we at least know how old is Adzennies in lore? How old the humanoid Adzennie is? I think I'm purposely gonna keep that kind of vague. One, so it's a little bit more immersive for the Adzennies reading, not to have an exact age. And two, you know, I think the age doesn't matter too much in this story. Especially since I'm ancient. Especially since I'm over 9,000. Okay, Grunk. Once again, Grunk is kind of a bit too young to for me, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for spending another day here in Harmonia. Make sure you check out the Underworld Parade tickets if you want to get tickets for the August concert. If you're in Taiwan, check out the tickets for the in-person meet and greets as well. There's only a few tickets left if you want to grab them. But yeah, go check it out. They should be in the pinned comment and description below for the Underworld Parade. Other than that, whether today was exciting, exhausting, or somewhere in between, I'm glad you chose to spend a part of it with me. As you head back into the big wide world, look out for yourselves, be kind to one another, and don't forget to leave a little kindness for yourself too. If the days ahead ever feel a little heavy, come back. The lantern will always be lit, the fire will always be warm, and I'll be here, ready to welcome you home. Until our next adventure, take care out there. I'll be waiting for your safe return. Bye bye, Adzennies.